Yo, what's going on, good people? It's your man Chris Thorns. As always, good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Where you're watching my content. As always, like, comment, subscribe, and share. Ladies and gentlemen, 9 times out of 10, I'm going to be doing this video is going to be on my backup channel, Chris Thorns Show 2.0. Okay, because YouTube just being real strict right now. I'm pretty much sure I'd be safe if I do put this on my main channel, but just to be on the safe side, I'm going to put this on the backup channel. And I need to do stuff on the backup channel anyway, so when I do get a strike on the main channel, y'all would know where to go to catch me to do live stuff like that. Excuse me. Y'all know where to go to catch me do live and things like that. So, but anyway, y'all know what this is. It's a news report. Let's get right into it. All right, guys. Sad news, sad news, sad news. We have another TikTok challenge, and we got somebody and some bodies who has attempted a TikTok challenge. Now there's a TikTok challenge that says it's a Benadryl challenge, but I don't think this is something new. I think this challenge has been going on for a while now. I think this started back in 2020. But look like it may have resurfaced back in 2023. The young fellow who you see that's going across my screen, name is Jacob Stevens. Jacob Stevens, as you see the ticker going down the bottom of my screen, was 13 years old. Here's what happened. He died during a TikTok challenge, which was a Benadryl challenge. And this challenge is, I guess you're supposed to take to 12 to 14 pills. And I guess to try to make yourself hallucinate. All right? But young Jacob took it a little bit too far. And I believe he took more than what he was supposed to have taken. All right? But ladies and gentlemen, y'all know how this goes. Don't let me tell you. I'm going to let y'all hear it for yourself. And here we go.
A 13-year-old boy from Ohio is dead after attempting a challenge that he saw on TikTok.
And tonight, his grieving family wants other parents to know his story and also take steps to prevent this tragedy from happening again. Dr. Frank McGeorge joins us now with what their warning is. Doc?
Yeah, Karen and Devin, the Benadryl challenge isn't new. In fact, the FDA issued a warning about it back in 2020 after reports of multiple teenagers ending up in the emergency room or even dying. But the challenge is still circulating on TikTok, and now it's claimed another young life.
I'm going to do everything I can to try to make sure another child doesn't go through it.
13-year-old Jacob Stevens died after 6 days on a ventilator.
The worst day of my life.
He overdosed on Benadryl after attempting a TikTok challenge. The challenge was to take 12 to 14 pills to create a hallucination. Jacob took more than that.
They kind of just all come at one time, and it was too much for his body.
Jacob's father, Justin, says the teen was at home with friends when he overdosed. Jacob's friends were filming him when his body suddenly started seizing. Justin says he felt like time.
Let me pause for a minute. See, guys, this is what I'm talking about. Again, I want y'all to understand. This is why I don't sit up here and do this black and white shit. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm black, this, that, and third, and this is why people make us look like this because I'm black, and all this shit. This is why I don't. Because listen to this. All right, this is a white child, and his friends would do the same dumb shit as a young black teenager would do. They do this dumb shit and sit up there and record them while they doing it. Okay, y'all just heard it for yourself. His friends was recording him while his body was seizing up. This is why I say a lot of time when our grandmothers or our ancestors, so we call them, I guess, great grannies, great grandfathers, grandfather, grandmother used to always tell us, if your friend do X, Y, Z, does that mean you got to do X, Y, Z? No. We do a lot of stuff to be cool with people. We do a lot of stuff to be part of the in crowd. But when the in crowd does not have the best interest, all right, in us, they don't have the best interest for us, all right? Because for y'all to sit up there and film this, everybody's not your friend. They just not. Everybody's not your friend. Everybody don't care about you. All right? But I get it, these youngins nowadays want to do everything that they see on social media. Because to them, they want to be part of the cool kid club. That's what I call it. They want to be part of the cool kids. They won't be one of the ones say, I did this and done that because they think that it's cool. Just like these fools, the kill boys, they're breaking in folks' cars and in folks' cars, which I'm hearing a lot of people is retaliating against them now. And trust me, I have no remorse for now one of them. I don't. But even with them, the kill boys, sitting up here fucking with folks' cars and their cars, we got to come out of money and shit like that to pay for that shit. Then heard someone they'll come back and get them again. You got to do the same thing over and over and over again. And what do you get once you do this challenge? That would be my question. What do you get?
Him stopped when doctors told him his son would never wake up.
No brain scan. There was nothing there. He said we could keep him on the vent. We could, he could lay there like that, but he will never open his eyes. He will never
breathe on his own.
He'll never do anything like that.
Smile. He'll never walk, talk.
His family says Jacob was a well-mannered, funny, loving kid who played football.
It didn't matter how bad of a day I was having, and nobody else could make me smile. Jacob who made me smile.
Now they have a warning for other parents.
Keep an eye on what your kid's doing with that phone. Talk to them about, the situation. I want everybody to know about my son's situation.
They also want age restrictions on buying medications like Benadryl.
If it's my life goal to make that happen, I'll go at it till I die.
So right now, laws limiting the sale of certain over-the-counter medications vary from state to state. Jacob's family also wants social media platforms like TikTok to have stronger age restrictions.
We talk about warnings. They're important, but obviously just didn't do enough. So it kind of lays on the parents. So what are they supposed to do?
Well, yeah, it boils down to communication, actually. I think talking about these challenges with your teens and tweens is really the best place to start. Kids have this perception that over-the-counter medications are safe, but frankly, any medication can be dangerous if you take more than directed.
Facts.
And as adults, we need to be more aware of what kids are seeing on social media and be more aggressive about really countering those messages again with communication.
Yeah, grabbing that phone, screening it, putting the time limits.
Yep.
Thank you, Todd.
Hey, I can't disagree with that. One thing I want to point out right now as I do this video is I like the fact that, at least not now, they not one on one trying to blame TikTok, trying to say this is TikTok's fault and this, that, and the third. They pretty much are saying, hey, he did this, and this is what happened at the end. And we can't just really blame TikTok for that. And I'm with that. Now, however, though, I will agree to that. What they say, TikTok, for some reason, they need to come with better restrictions on videos like this, because if YouTube can flag us, me, and other people who do crime content or whatever content that you do, if it's easy for us to get flagged for the little shit or even old video, because that's what I keep getting flagged for, old videos. YouTube is going back to videos I did years ago and hitting me for it, because now they got this new thing now. If you showing videos of teenagers doing dangerous things that can cause harm or kill people or even guns, now you can't even show a gun on the YouTube thing. Now you finna get hit. You finna get hit for it. And they just going back and seeing my old videos, and they keep flagging me for old videos. But see, I'm starting wondering, if it's really YouTube doing it, or is it people who seen the videos are gonna flag it in themselves? I don't know. But however, though, when it comes to TikTok, there needs to be a reform when they see videos like this and get them videos off of social media, or it's gonna come to the point that TikTok may have to shut down the whole platform, because this is becoming too consistent now that people's doing these challenges off your platform and they are losing their life. Now, like I said, I don't blame y'all for it. I do blame y'all. Maybe I need to get the restrictions better, but I don't blame you for the actual deaths. Because regardless of what, these teenagers are choosing to watch these videos, and let alone they are choosing to do these dumbass challenges. And in turn, this is what happened. I remember I did a video about the NyQuil challenge. soaking your chicken in NyQuil. What the hell, man? You know, just all kind of stuff, you know. But what made this a little more devastating is if you look at his pictures, this young man was playing football. I love to see young children who get into sports like that. But he was on a football team. And look what he did. Look what he did. It could be peer pressure. Or it could be a possibility that young Jacob probably been doing stuff like this. His folks probably just didn't know it. And he probably didn't take it as far. All right. But this one time, he just took it too far. And it cost him his life, you know. But they're just throwing something out there. I don't know for a fact. They're just throwing something out there. They're just throwing something out there, you know. But let's see. Jacob Stevens died after nearly a week on a ventilator after consuming 12 to 14 pills of the over-the-counter antihistamines in an attempt hold on, guys. Hold on. Okay, no wonder it was looking crazy on my end. Sorry about that. In an attempt to induce hallucination. This is a young football player, and he was trying to induce hallucinations. Jacob's father, Justice Stevens, told ABC 6 that Jacob and his friend were filming him. Oh, Jacob and his friends was filming. Okay, sorry about that. As he attempted a social media challenge when his body began seizing. When he did it, all came at once, and it was too much for his body, he said. After 6 days on a ventilator, Jacob died. At a moment his grieving father called the worst day of his life. I can imagine. The tragedy inspired Jacob's family to warn other parents to monitor their children online activity to avoid anyone else attempting the challenge. I agree. His father has also contacted local lawmakers about enacting an age restriction on buying medicine like Benadryl. They make it help. The Food and Drug Administration has raised the alarm about overdoses tied to the Benadryl challenge on TikTok for years. Okay. And I'm going to leave it at that, you know, because pretty much everything else that I'm reading on this article is pretty much self-explanatory. It's self-explanatory. And I saw something on her that they said he had took a little bit more. Well, anyway, y'all get what's going on. With this. You know, I'm not going to say that he would have been safe if he would have took the right amount he was supposed to take, you know, because, again, like the guy said at the end of the news article, it really, any drug is dangerous if you're not taking it the way it's supposed to be taken or the way the doctor has prescribed it to you. Any medication can be dangerous. How many times y'all heard me say over here? Medication a lot of times can make you better. A lot of times it can make your situation worse. You just don't know. You really just don't know. But I just wish that a lot of these teenagers who see stuff like this, we see these videos and be like, man, I'm not finna attempt this stuff, man. This shit is stupid. I got stuff to live for. I got something to live for. And who knows, this young man could have had a football career or something. He could have. I don't know. But at the end of the day, guys, ladies and gentlemen, y'all got to think about this too, man. I always been saying this. Start monitoring your children online. Start monitoring them online. If they too young to have social media, then do not feel bad because you're not letting them get on social media. Hell, I recommend you not letting them get on social media. And if possible, shit, I would probably let them get on social media since they 16 or something. I wouldn't. I would try to keep from getting on social media until they 16. But of course, you know, we can't watch them 24/7. We can't. But 10, 11, 12, on down, all that, there's no reason none of them should have social media, in my opinion, because look what they're doing with it. It's nothing productive. Nothing productive at all. It's all foolishness. That's all it is, all foolishness. And they are suffering for it. You parents who lose your children, y'all suffering for it. The community who love them, they suffering for it. The schools, everybody suffering. Because don't nobody want nobody to lose their children. Hey, don't nobody want nobody to lose their life, period. But it's sad that it does happen. And it's sad a lot of times this is the way that it does happen. Because you see something on TV, you thought it was cool to do it. And again, like Granny and Granddaddy will always ask us, if your friend jump off the bridge, would you do it too? And that's a famous line that always has stuck with me, even to the age that I am right now. All right? Prayers up to the family. Sorry, young Jacob, you lost your life, but, you know, we have to do better. TikTok, y'all need to have better restrictions on your videos. All right. Ladies and gentlemen, as always, tell me what y'all think about this, and I'll catch y'all next time on your man, Chris Thorns.